Careful, I'm sharing one of the most surprising Pokemon Go accounts from YouTubers. It belongs to Team Eevee, one of the top Spanish-speaking Pokemon channels. The most surprising thing is that he's not a Pokemon Go YouTuber, but with his account, he definitely could be. The format of the video is going to be a podcast interview, so kick back on the couch, grab something to eat, and enjoy. What's up, K-Bron? We're here with a new Pokemon Go video. Because yes, it really is a Pokemon Go video. You might be asking, Giron Kibron, what's that account next to you that we don't know about? And who is that little guy that many of you probably already know? All right, so we're talking, well, I'm here with MM. How are you? How are you doing?
Hello, K-Bron. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm DMM. I hope you know me.
It's M. A lot of people will know him. He's, well, a complete expert in the Pokemon world. And he has a channel that I highly recommend to you, okay? Go check it out if you don't know it already. It's Timibi, who honestly works magic over there. I mean, you really do magic there, don't you, Rascal?
Magic, real magic, I do.
They do magic there. I mean, they've got some shorts, some little things there, some videos and fun facts. And, well, a bit of everything from the Pokemon world, I have to say. Not just about Pokemon Go, but there are quotes, too. And honestly...
Through the roof, the one who was going to K-Bron?
No, man, no, dude. It's just that I put on one of your videos and I zone out, you know? And I like that. I mean, when you really watch a video and you spend the whole half hour it lasts or whatever just zoned out, that's what really fulfills me. And honestly, yours are like that, man. Yours are like that.
Well, I appreciate it, man, because I always try to do my best to make the videos dynamic. Well, if you have any questions about how I do it, just let me know. I'm always really excited to share how I edit too, because I go pretty crazy with the editing.
We've already overlapped on titles and stuff, and honestly, you're a guy who loves giving advice, and I've taken your advice. I don't know if you've noticed, especially in my shorts. I've taken a lot of advice from him, who's an absolute genius when it comes to shorts. And honestly, you give good advice, man. You give good advice. So if you want advice, ask him.
I've been excited about Pokemon all day. Every day since I was little, since I was about 10, you'll get to know me if you check out the channel, but I really live and breathe the franchise. I live it to the fullest, and that's also why we're here with K-Bron, who's another guy who also goes all out with Pokemon Go, playing every day, and I'm really excited to be here. So, well, I'm going to show my account, right, K-Bron?
First of all, since when have you been playing Pokemon Go?
Look, if you want, we can open the data screen now. And we can take a look at how things are going, okay?
Let's see how things are going.
K-Bron, I've never revealed my account on the channel before. You're the first.
Really?
I'm the first one.
I see that you've been playing since day one.
Yes. July 15th, 2016. That was the release day, but if I recall, correct me if I'm wrong, it originally launched as an APK you had to install since it was only available in one continent at first, right? Guatse.
Well, the beta came out, which was released in Asia and so on, and then you had to, well, download a WP. It was a hassle, you know. Starting a week early was a hassle and not worth it, but you downloaded it when it released in Spain.
Exactly. I mean, the date you see there is the official release when you could actually play.
That's it. So you did it the official way, right? So have you been playing for 10 years or did you stop at some point?
Man, yes, I alternate, I keep playing. Sometimes I get hooked when a new Switch game releases, then take a break and get addicted to another, since I'm really hardcore and competitive with console games. So I play Go in phases. I get really hooked, but only in phases. It's like, okay, now there's a gap in console games, so I'm going to go hard on Pokemon Go. You know what I mean?
When the new generation arrives, you vanish.
Of course, I just vanish, like in the Harry Potter photos.
You vanish and come back once you've stepped away for a bit.
That's what he's been saying, right? Water.
And it disappears.
I don't know what. Well, wonderful. Tell me
about your first experiences with Pokemon Go.
Well, I remember that day was really nice, man. I don't know. Pokemon Go had a special magic from the very first moment they announced it. It was like Pokemon in real life. Little was known about the game itself, but the idea of walking around and having an adventure to find Pokemon was magical. I loved that idea, and on the first day I had a phone, it was a crappy phone, man. Is it Maui?
It's
Yeah.
good.
It was a potato phone, man. I don't know. I mean, it was horrible because honestly, I didn't have any money. I had a phone from 20 years ago.
No, and even without money, I mean, keep in mind, these are phones from 10 years ago, and now we're on a whole different level of phones. I mean, 10 years ago. Let's not think there were amazing phones back then either. I mean, and if on top of that you had the potato phone, well, that's fine.
Mine was even worse. That's how bad the phones were. So I would open Pokemon Go, and of course, it wouldn't even load the Pokemon for me. I would get the starter. Sometimes not even the starter would show up at first. But well, at some point it did appear. And I went back. I wanted to go outside, and nothing would show up anymore.
I just thought of a question right now like this. Which starter did you choose?
Charmander.
Nah, man, why, man? I'm Team Bulbasaur all the way, man. Everyone picks Charmander.
I usually pick Bulbasaur actually because
He's the
first day.
Pokemon
Above all, I like to start the Pokédex from number 1.
of course.
But this time I picked Charmander because it looked strong, and that's it. I couldn't catch anything else.
Yes, that's fine. No, I'm telling you, I'm always Team Bulbasaur, okay? I always pick Bulbasaur first. As for the others, well, each generation has its own story.
That's good, making a difference there.
Honor. Yeah, man, nobody wants the grass types, and I like the ones nobody wants, you know? It's like the least loved ones, it's like, come to me, you know?
It's great you show them love, but most people hate Chikorita, which is actually one of my favorites, always.
I've always picked Chikorita, always. But yeah, like I said, I'm usually more into the grass types. There are generations where you just can't pick the grass types because, well, you just can't pick them. Well, there's another one that catches my attention more, but it's true that I'm Team Chikorita. Also, Bulbasaur, Chikorita, nobody can take those away from me. How did you experience the release of the second generation? Were you playing Pokemon Go? Or were you on a break? Everything happened at once, just bam, you know?
Yeah. Look, but keep in mind that I think the second generation was one of the most loved and well received because the game had just come out, and after a while we were, so to speak, tired of the first generation Pokemon because it was always the same thing, right? Like, oh, another Rattata.
It kept appearing constantly. That little guy was always there. It was brutal for you.
Man, so the second generation was like a gift. It was so addictive to go outside, something new, to catch everything new that came out. And honestly, I loved it and I remember it very fondly. Really? Yes, of course.
Exactly, yeah. Tell me more about your screen and your account. What do you call it? For me, calling it a game is like calling it an account, but it's true that it's your game. You started this account 10 years ago and it's still the same account.
The game on my account, bro.
The game on your account.
Look, the other day we reacted to your account, so yes.
Yes. By the way, on the Team Eevee channel, you can also see my account there because you always tell me, Ibra, show your account. Ibra, show your account. Well, I showed it there. Okay? I showed it there. Of course, looking closely.
Compared to your account, obviously, well, mine looks ridiculous, but I would like Ibra, if possible, to rate my account in general. I mean, not compared to yours, but in general. With all the accounts you've seen in your life or everything you know about the players, where would you say mine stands? Out of everything you've seen, is it a 10, a 5, a 4, or a 2? Do you get what I mean?
Okay, I'll rate your account. I have to tell you that I usually see accounts of people who play or who have played a lot, okay? I mean, level 63, I can tell you, yeah, I mean, it's good, okay? But I think it might already be 70, try a bit harder, okay? I mean, 70 is the one. I also have to tell you, out of all the YouTubers I know who tell me they play Pokemon Go, who are from other backgrounds, okay? Very good, okay? Very good. You're on the same level as Blesher, I think, or maybe Blesher is a bit ahead of you, but of the others who say, no, I play, I do this, I don't know what, nothing at all. In fact, you even have a higher level than some of these YouTubers who started back in the day, who were big and then quit and moved on to something else, or have come back.
Tell me a name, Libro. Tell me a name. No.
Well, I don't know. For example, I have my great friend Dota who started, okay? Dota started, and he had more things than I did. And I think now you'll be at the level of Portillo, for example, who was another YouTuber who was with me. The three of us always recorded together. I think you'll be around there, you know? And that's cool.
Good. So nice. He rates my level at what? A 7?
Come on, I'll give you a 7. Come on. Okay, a 7. A decent grade. A 6 for now. Let's see. It depends on the Pokemon you have. We'll talk about it then.
All right, all right. Well, people in the comments should also compare and say what level they have and everything so we can see which account is the most stacked out of everyone watching this video.
Let it be a cool comparison.
All right. Look, bro, Kibron, you showed me that on your account your distance walked was 20,000, right?
Something like that, about 19,000, almost 20,000. Maybe I have 20,000 now since it was a week or two ago.
Could be, could be.
Could be.
4,000, what do you think? Have I walked a lot, just a little?
You've walked, well, about a quarter of what I have. Not bad. The thing is, we have to say that you're a console gamer. I mean, you're a screen and controller kind of guy. So I get that it's harder for you. You're one of those people who finds it harder, right? To grab your phone and go outside or not?
No, what I find hard is walking. Yeah. Yes, of course, because I play completely legally and sometimes people say others do weird things here.
No, of course. We have to say that everything you have is from walking around.
Of course, these 4,000 kilometers, they're 4,000 kilometers that I've really done myself. And that's half the distance. Like if you walked from Spain to Mexico, for example, well, half of that distance is what I've covered. Because from here to there, I think it's about 9,000 kilometers, unless I'm way off, but I think it's 9,000. So I've walked about half the Atlantic Ocean. Just think about that. For someone lazy like me, that's everything, man.
I've gone there and back over 10 years. You have to say it's 10 years, man. We're not talking about...
He went there and back in 10 years. That's fine, but in 10 years, I've only made it halfway. That's fine.
That's fine. You know, there are people who start walking from here. They say, I'm going to walk all the way to China, and they walk across all of Europe, and maybe it takes them months. It doesn't take them...
That's true, but playing Pokemon Go?
No, not playing. I mean, people who are really into walking who say, I'm going or by bike, or now it's popular to use a scooter, you know, like I'm going somewhere on a scooter. You might think those are odd things people do, but you have to let them be. There are all kinds of people, so you have to let them be.
You have to let them be.
You have to let them do it. Don't let me take her.
38,000 Pokemon caught, man. What do you say?
All right. It could be more.
You had, what, 400,000, I think, right?
Yeah, you have to keep in mind that I've traveled a lot, I've moved around a lot, and I play every day, every single day of my life.
But let me tell you something, just to see if you give me credit for this. Those are Pokemon I caught without the Go Plus, I mean by hand, and without the quick catch, which you know I didn't even know about.
I showed you the other day and gave you a Keyboard tip.
You showed it, yes? So what do you think?
To be honest, I think it looks really good. Really good. Haven't you ever had Go Plus?
No, every time I wanted to buy it, it was sold out, so no.
But you have the controller? I can't show it to you since you can't see me. Are you familiar with the Pokeball style controller that was released?
Pokemon Go, the one from you?
Yes.
Or was it Pokemon Plus? I can't remember, but can you use that?
This is a Go Plus. You can connect it to your phone to play and catch with it.
I didn't know that, man.
Now you have one. Here's another Keyboard tip. I showed it on camera. You can't see me. But this controller that came out, that came with a Pokemon, if you connected it to the console, was it Mew? Mew? I can't recall what they gave in Pokemon Go, but I think it was some kind of research. If you connect to Go, I believe you get a research task. It was so long ago. When was this? What was the Pokemon again? I don't remember.
It was around when the first Switch came out, almost 6 or 7 years ago, a long time.
Well, this Marvel, you press here, every time it lights up, and you press it, bam, and you start catching Pokemon. You can easily keep it in your pocket, with this in your hand, with the Pokeball, and you keep catching. If you want, you can move around in the street. It'll look better.
Those moves will look good.
I didn't think about it when I explained, but that's how it is, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind, man, I know. Yeah.
From here on, you're like a sponge for information. Información.
Me? No, right now I'm just absorbing all the advice.
Of course. Awesome.
Let's see, there's nothing more interesting about that, honestly, because as for stops visited and all that, since I haven't walked that much, there aren't that many.
Not that much now. Right now, you're at home.
Yes.
Let's see. Take it off. Let's see what you have at home. That also counts, well, just one stop. Or a gym there that you can reach, mind you. Well, it's not bad. No. Some people have nothing at home, which matters, since you can open the game and immediately spin a stop, catch a Pokemon, or do a raid. That's good.
Well, yes, it helps a bit.
Imagine having nothing. You still have to go out and spin your first stop of the day no matter what. There are days when maybe you get really into it and you're just playing like crazy, and no.
Yeah, it's true. It helps some.
Some people would pay for a stop at their house. No, I'm not joking. It's true.
Oh my god, these people. Look, here are some routes. You do this. Are you here, Bron?
I'm addicted to roots.
But you create them.
Yes, I've created a few in my area. Of course, keep in mind that if there were routes here, they activated it for me a little earlier, okay? They activated the routes for us YouTubers a little earlier so we could create them. No, not as a benefit, just so we could create. So when people began, there'd be routes. Do you get it?
And yes, they were limited, I remember. Now with level 32, I think anyone can do it.
Yeah, so for example, I made some routes around here in my area. I went to Barcelona and made some routes. I mean, really, I've made routes. Yes. Have you created some too?
I've created quite a few, yes. I've made a couple here and there.
And have you made short ones? Or do you make them long?
No, always the minimum length.
At the minimum, Alan, at the minimum, right? What you want is to quickly get the Zygarde rail cell, right? Man,
I'll show you around for free, sure.
ha. That's great. No. Ideally, if you create a route, make it short. Unless, for example, you live in a town and want to make a route showing the 3 or 4 cool landmarks there are. So you make a route for people who are real tourists, you know? So that while people are sightseeing, well, that's cool.
Yeah, obviously, of course it's nice, honestly, right? Pokemon Go is really cool because of all those things, man. Look, let me show you my badges.
All right. I don't see much platinum.
World Championship 2022? I don't even remember what it was, man. It was from the Pokemon World Championship where they gave out a research task, right?
I understand.
Look, Go Tour Horn in February 2023. Look, what?
Here, this was wonderful.
The same, but with Dialga? Do they still do this tour? Yes, right?
The Pokemon Go Tour.
The tour focused on a legendary Pokemon?
In the region. The whole... You chose one here. Here you chose Dialga, you didn't choose Palkia.
This year didn't seem that way to me.
I was in Los Angeles doing it in February. It happens every February.
What was this year's tour? Kalos? With Eviltal and the other one, right? Man, what a disconnect.
Let's see. Yeah, Eviltal and Cerneas, you could choose the badge. But then you'd be playing Pokemon Z. I don't know. You wouldn't be choosing. Every February, I'll explain it to you. Every February or March, well, you see March there, right? Okay, go back. February, see? It's usually February. There's an in-person Go tour, and then there's the global one. The first one was in Monterey, which was amazing. See? Then, the previous ones were during the pandemic, which were around here. I mean, no. Well, everyone at home, you know? But that's cool. That's really cool. It's really cool. You missed this year's event, Galen. And it's a really awesome event, honestly.
Then they shouldn't release games during that time.
Of course, they shouldn't be releasing games then.
Or the level 43 one, this one, which is useless. I wish it had been the level 50. But anyway, this one, do you remember that I told you? They gave you that too. You only knew yours at the highest level, right?
Yeah, they gave you the others too, right? The one you got.
Well, that's it. Okay. It's not interesting at all. And then here, these are collection challenges, which I didn't ask you about, or you didn't show me yours, I think, where there's Keyblon.
Collection challenges? I can look at them like this to tell you and show you on the screen. Well, let's go.
Let's go. I have 59. I don't know if that's good or bad, but let's see yours.
Man, it's kind of like that.
A little bit?
Man, just a few compared to me. It's just that I don't do it well.
And mine do. If you wanted me to say yours, I won't.
No, I'll have quite a few. In fact, every time I make one, I tell people, let me know in the comments how many you have. And of course, I have, as you can see there, 273.
Great, I see. Have you completed them all, or are any left?
If I wasn't on strike, I've done them all. What I mean by strike is, for example, sometimes the community complains about something and, well, we don't buy a ticket because of it. So it's like, I don't buy it. I usually buy all of them to show them in the video so people can say, wow, it's worth it or not, you know? So then people buy it later or not, depending on what I got out of it or what I was given. So they do it or not. Then there are collection challenges that are kind of paid, so to speak, that only appear if you've bought the ticket. So from those, well, I have all of them unless Like I said, there was a community day where we were complaining about the event hours because of the heat or something else. So, well, not those. Of course, if we're on strike, we're all on strike. Me too, myself included.
Okay, no, it's fine. I didn't know you did those things.
Oh, and the United Community, we've changed a lot of things here. I mean, we made a hashtag Niantic Pokestops for all, Pokeparadas para todos, so people could have Pokeparadas. We were trending, I don't even know. I created this, I did it myself, but so many people joined in. It blew my mind. In Latin America, they would open the game, show me their screens, and I said in a tweet, send me a screenshot of what you have in your city. I looked at it and it seemed so ridiculous to me, like, how can you even play? If I had that, I wouldn't play because you have nothing. So I said, we have to fight for this. And we did it, and we became a trending topic in, I don't know, over 20 countries. It was incredible. And they added the feature to create stops in the game. I mean, being able to create stops was thanks to that.
Let's see. Well, look, it's great. And now the game is totally different. It's packed now.
Of course.
Well, look, if you want, I can show you the platinum ones.
Yes.
Let's see. Kanto? Well, because it's the easiest one because of the time. The thing is, I was only able to complete it recently at this event
Sure, because with incense, they all showed up, right?
in all of them, and I got a perfect one.
Really? A hundo.
The Johto one is also perfect, completed. Gym Leader 27. Do you know how I got this one, Kebron?
By having the gym at home?
No.
I can already imagine it, and it's happened to me. But I'll let you explain it to me.
I'll explain it to you. So, honestly, it's happened to everyone. This thing where you travel and go to a remote village where almost no one goes, and you either take the gym or just set up there if it's your color, and it turns out that gym is an abandoned ghost gym. There's no one there playing Pokemon Go, or maybe someone plays once every 4,000 years and your Pokemon stays there for all eternity.
You lose the Pokemon for months.
I'm not sure why there's no mechanic or button to withdraw. There should be one after some time has passed.
Right? No, because since they give coins, people would just put it in and take it out. They add and remove it, giving coins daily. Basically, someone has to kick you out.
No, but Kebron, I mean, there should be a time limit. After 3 months, the Pokemon should go. Why keep it longer, right? Or what?
Yes, that would be good.
Yeah, but that's different.
Right? Look, I remember I don't know if you know Montserrat. Do you know it? The Virgin of Montserrat and everything. Okay, so on January 1st, my family, the kids, my wife, and I always go to Montserrat. And there are gyms there, okay? It's a busy area with people and all, but there are some gyms along the way as you go up the mountain. And every time I go, I put them in. I keep putting them in there because if my wife is driving, I put Pokemon in, you know? If I'm driving, I don't, of course. So there was one that lasted almost a year, man. I mean, was it a year? Almost. No, that's Montserrat. No. Montserrat 2, I got that gym to gold in no time. Well, in no time, just by leaving a Pokemon there. But I mean, there was another time when I went to the Pyrenees or somewhere. I left a Pokemon there and it lasted almost a year. I showed it in a video or live stream, and I think someone kicked me out because of it. And not long after it came back, I thought, damn, I shouldn't have said anything. I was excited to break a record and wanted it to be there, you know?
Unless you visit the Himalayas or similar places.
There will be people there with a Pokemon that's been there for years. Some gym somewhere will be like that, though I don't know where.
I'm also going with it completely finished. Pokemon Ranger, complete 2,500 tasks, and I have 2,579. Nah, this isn't relevant at all. Honestly, get a 7-day streak 100 times. Well, that's not bad, right, Kebron? 165 times.
All right, okay.
All right. Jogger, nothing is missing. It's not even complete, right? There's a bunch here.
Well, that's something that happens little by little.
Yeah, that's right.
That happens little by little. I'll give you advice if you want, okay? Hey, do you see the Magikarp one and the Rattata one?
Yes.
One is big and the other is small. Yes, if you get one, keep it. Because if you trade it with someone, you add to their score.
Okay.
And the same with Magikarp. Some people have really focused on doing it that way. I'm more about catching it myself and getting it that way, rather than having someone give it to me, okay? But there are people who go for the badge like that by trading them, but well, that's how it is. That's how it is.
In the end, Kebro, this is just a collection. They don't give you anything.
I mean, it's just a badge. It's not really a big deal.
And do you get anything for it?
How much does she know? Me? Nonsense? Young woman knows it all? If not, be careful.
If not, which one is missing? We were saying Phione, Arceus, and Manaphy, right?
Those three haven't come out, but what happened with the others?
The others, no, I haven't played when they've come out, and no.
Look, I'm going to tell you, for example, Mesprit is regional. It's a regional legendary from here. So, are you missing Axie and herself? Yes, but you can be invited to those. When they come out, you tell your group or someone to invite you.
It's Celia. This one's from Celia. I'm not sure which I'm missing.
Are there shadows or not? How many does it say you're missing? I didn't notice. 4. Look, you still need to evolve, Larvesta. That's 4. That's 400 candies. You're missing Zekrom, man!
Zekrom? No, I missed the raids because I'm never around at the right time.
You're missing Zekrom! And the car is from it had a community.
It had a community day.
And then you still need to evolve into Ubat.
That's just out of laziness. Just like you are telling me about being lazy, yes?
You have to do things, and that's a drag.
Yeah, it's a real drag for me.
I get it. In fact,
Carlos, look, I still have those starters, man. Incredible.
that's because you have candies and things.
I mean, I definitely have candies.
I mean, no, you haven't done it because you don't have a good one or something, right?
I don't know. Then this is the same. Look, this is the one that asks for things.
Who?
This pink one, the one from Miss, what's his name?
Yeah, Spritzy and Aromatis. And what about Honage? You don't have any candies.
I basically haven't gotten Honage. Look, I've gotten 2, it says right there.
Okay, what about the other one? You missed the Go Tour where it appeared in all of these, the Kalos one. You're missing things, which is why you don't have more. Yeah, you would have had all of this. The Go Tour, the next Go Tour, which is the Alola one, don't miss it.
The Alola one, let's check what's missing from Alola to complete it. I'm missing some from Alola.
Navald Snail. Yes, Navald Snail.
I don't know which one this is. Well, I think this is Wishy-Washy. I don't know.
There could be several, man.
Some haven't come out yet. I guess they'll come out during the tour, right?
Yeah, well, they're already out. There are a lot that are in Almas, and that's it. I see it around. And it has a shiny too, which looks awesome in red.
Yeah, it's cool, but Wishy-Washy and Mjolnir aren't out yet.
Am I missing a Tapu? Tapu Fini? No, Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele. Tapu.
Tapu,
Are you missing Lele? And which one goes there?
Magerna, which hasn't come out yet.
It hasn't come out. All right. It's okay. I'll check it for you. All right. Considering you don't play every day and grind like crazy. All right. Are you missing anything? Sometimes things... That's because you didn't play back then. Because it's true that there are things you could easily have, you know? Yeah.
But playing at that exact moment, well, yeah. Now I'll ask you, after seeing all this, there are still many missing from Paldea since many haven't been released yet. Now I'm going to ask you to rate my Pokédexes overall just from looking at them like this.
I mean, really, really good, okay? Up to very good, up to an over. Thank you. Vale? The thing with Kalos is to give you a little smack on the head, okay? Yeah. Because it should be there. In Alola, there are things you can do. And Galar too. And Hisui, and you have everything. I guess you're only missing Basculegion, which hasn't come out yet. Paldea is a bit weak, but I'm not sure how many are active in the game right now. But you're missing quite a lot.
I feel like the 10th generation is coming out, and I still haven't finished this one.
Yeah, but there are a lot that I don't have complete either. And there are things that are because they haven't come out yet. And there are things that are because I haven't gotten a good one. It's like, for example, Dragapult, you know? I haven't registered it because it annoys me to spend candies on a bad one, you know? But, oh well. All right, my friend. Well, let's get to the sexy questions that I like, okay? Let's go. We have, for example, what's your best Pokemon? I had asked you this before, right? I want to know this. He doesn't even have any Pokemon there. All right. I'll rate you there. I can tell you. Look, I can rate you well or badly depending on what I see now.
Paulina, such pressure. Cabron, come on, let's see. I think my best Pokemon is Mewtwo. I'm training it.
So now
That's normal, but when you train it, it'll be perfect, right?
I think it'll be the best. Do you have candies to level it up? Yes.
Well, not many. I have 58.
Of course, that has to be at 100, man. If you have it at 100%, but not at level 50. But okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, it works, of course, but it hits less. And Mega level?
And Mega level, right?
Let's see. Go to Mega. Go to Mega. Up below Psychic there.
No, well, you have to.
But you need to get a ton of Mega energy to level that up.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
All right.
It's just that you have to work a lot, man.
All right.
Getting 900,000 Stardust without the Pokemon Go Plus, that's impressive.
Well, if you save up, it's easy.
Okay. Let's go. What else? Tell me.
This is what you have powered up. These are hundos, right? You only power up hundos?
I only power up hundos, yeah.
Perfect. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones.
I've got this one.
This is a good Pokemon. A very good Pokemon. I like it. Yeah, that's right.
It's almost fully trained. Wait, no, yeah, actually, it's fully trained.
You need to give it a second attack and everything else, as you know.
Yeah, when I want to spend 100,000 Stardust, not today.
Okay. I would ask you, is the Salamanca Hundo?
Yes, they're all hundos. See how you wrote 100.
Okay. Well, that Salamence, if you have it maxed out and you have the Mega, that's really good, huh?
It's missing a bit of power.
It's a bit lacking, but you'll get there.
I mean, it has the Mega level maxed out, but it's not fully trained.
All right, good. That's a good Pokemon. 100%. Rhyperior is doing really well. Florges, also a very good Pokemon. Okay, very useful. And it's great for the Master League. Very solid, especially in the Master Premier. Then you have 100 to... You have Galle de Semega too, right? I mean, Galle de Gardevoir. That's perfect. That means you've been using the Mega. I like it. I like it, my friend. I like it. Well, this is a good Pokemon. This is also a good Pokemon for raids. Good. If you only level up your hundos, I think you're doing it right. Little by little, your account will improve. I see you're not much of a raider and don't have many leveled up legendary Pokemon.
Of course. It's just that I can't do legendary raids unless I go to events with more people. I just can't do it alone. I'm not like you, taking on those Magikarp challenges. I can't handle it, man.
No, man, no, not that.
This was my first perfect one, bro. I was so excited to show you.
That's a nice one. Very nice. My first one.
When there was only Kanto, I think, right? 2019, no? Well, it had already come out.
It had already come out. A few had already come out. But anyway, it's fine. It's nice. It's nice. I have it too, and I have it powered up. I also have a perfect Shadow one powered up too.
Right?
It's cool. It's cool. Well, it's not that useful in the game, but it's fine.
Question, is it useful for anything?
Thank you. So what's your opinion on normal types?
Normal types? Well, I'd say they have raw power when they have high CP, like Slaking.
But the thing is, the problem is that you're not super effective against anything. So, would you use this for a raid? If you can use something else, that's the problem, you know? I mean, in terms of utility, it only has one weakness. That's pretty cool. But of course, you're not super effective against anything. So, for a raid, you'll always use, for example, I don't know, if it's weak, if it's flying, you'll always use an electric type, a rock type, something like that before this one. You know? But, well, it's fine. It's fine. I have one of these maxed out too.
Okay. Man, maybe for PvP at most, but not for raids.
Yeah, it could be for PvP.
Then I have this. This is for real, man. I have a Dynamax Pokemon that can Gigantamax, but it didn't show up as Gigantamax. It just shows up as Dynamax. Don't you remember the soup, Kebron?
Sure, but would you like them to add the soup?
It's just that the soup solves this problem. I give Charizard some soup, and I've already got him Gigantamax.
But you? Well, I don't think so. You don't think so? It should be released. Anyway, I think it will be, it's an item that will be, if they release it, very, 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 very exclusive. Maybe just once or twice a year, like a gold bottle cap, you know?
Yeah, could be.
Could be. I think it'll be paid too, I'm sure.
I hope so, because if not, it's useless. It's so frustrating and really pisses me off.
Sure, they'll release it. Now that you mention it, I'll suggest it.
Yeah, you suggest it. Work your magic, Kebron.
No, I'll suggest it since it's a good idea. Not on Twitter, but by talking to them directly. Hey, by the way, when are you guys going to make a good soup? Because I have soup to eat.
Kebron, do you have direct contact with Arceus?
Yes, of course. With Arceus.
Can you seriously talk to him directly and tell him that? Are you really telling me this?
They always ask us for ideas and things. And how does he wait for you? And feedback from the community, and well, a lot of things are proposed, but then those have to go through some filters. I mean, keep in mind that right now this is Scopely, and it's no longer Niantic, but then it has to go to the Pokemon company for them to accept it, for the mechanics to be correct, so you can't distort the game, you know? I mean, it's slow as hell, but persistence.
It's okay, Kibran, I understand. Just do your magic.
I'm going to propose it. I mean, I don't think it's been proposed, so I'm going to propose it. Good idea, man. I'll write it down. I'm going to write it down here so I don't forget. All right, Sopa, there you go.
Sopa, put it here. Just write Sopa.
Sopa, that's enough for me. Let me ask you a question, Sexy. Tell me, another of mine. What's the rarest, shiny, or the hardest one for you to get?
It might be this one. Shiny Dittos, I think they're rare, right?
Well, there was an event where quite a few of them appeared. Naturally, it's rare if you didn't play it.
No, I don't have Zorua.
Zorua is the top one. It's tricky.
My power went out there. Let's see, let's search by several colors like this, yeah. You tell me directly, well, that Articuno is rare, right? Or what?
Wow. Really? You have one. It's the rarest one you have, I'm telling you.
Wow, look at it.
I don't have it. I have to steal it from you.
And this creature doesn't run away if it's shiny, right?
No. Well, with Pokemon with a Go Plus, yes. Only if you do it manually.
But it works with that?
Hey, that's cool, that one. You got lucky there, you're blessed. Yeah, that's the rarest one, I'm telling you. I don't need to look for more.
More than Melmetal, absolutely.
Yeah, it only comes out from Daily Incense. It appears rarely, and if it shows up and you get it shiny on top of that, well, that's something. Wait,
I'm sure there's something else. Maybe there's a Bronzor out there. Could be. Hold on.
I'm telling you, I don't think so. Well, if you have another from Galar as a shiny,
I don't think so.
then no. 363 shinies.
Is it good or bad?
Let's see. Do you delete shinies?
I just started now because I lack space.
All right.
Well, okay, that's it then. So I think, yes, it's going to be the rarest one.
All right. Do you have any lucky Pokemon that you always have on your team? Even if it's not the best competitively, you might just say you really like it. For example, I feel that way about Big Victreebel.
That you always have Big Victreebel on your team.
I put it in there because it's really dirty and people, they call it the pig, and I just go all out with it.
In competitive play?
Yeah, in the Great League, I usually use Big Victreebel or Bastiodon or both just to annoy people.
Just to annoy people, look at you. Well, yeah, a Pokemon that I really like and have used a lot is Skarmory. I like it a lot. I've also used Sableye a lot. It amuses me because it charges really fast with Shadow Sneak. I've also used, well, this one's funny too, but it's not that good with that CP for this league, the Great League.
Listen to me, Sableye. Sableye, what you have to try is to get a Shadow one.
Shadow with return?
Yes. Okay? And that way you have the return attack, which works well for you. Okay? I mean, a Shadow one and purify it. And you want to get a Shadow one with low attack, so that when you purify it, the attack doesn't go up too much, and it works for you. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's it, basically. I don't have another one like that.
All right. And if I tell you right now, you can only keep 3 Pokemon from your whole account. Tell me which 3.
Alright, then I'd pick the strongest ones, Mega Mewtwo, Melmetal, which is great for fighting those grunts, and Eternatus. That's it, Eternatus.
And Eternatus too, right?
Eternatus.
Sure. Okay, good choices. I think those are good choices. Maybe I would have taken out Melmetal and put in another one, but it's fine. And now I ask you, what's the farthest place you've gone to play Pokemon Go?
Germany.
There you go. Answer right there. Bam. Why? Tell me. Explain.
I went on vacation and took the chance to play, and I got some postcards that I still haven't even... Where are they? Here, look. Well, I also have some from Paris, from the Arc de Triomphe, of course.
You've been with me in Paris at a Pokemon event.
No, I went to another one another time.
Weren't you the one who went to that Pokemon event?
No, I went with you to the one in London, but that was for the TCG, not Pokemon Go.
But you still take the chance to play, right?
Yeah. I got some from Germany, from Paris, and the one you mentioned, I think, yeah, the UK. This was the one from the event with you.
And what has been your best experience at a community day or in a raid or I don't know, your best experience?
Well, let's see. Aside from the fact that I have fun at all the meetups, I'm not just saying it. The cool thing about Pokemon Go is that you get together, chat with people, walk around, and it's fun. So, putting that aside a bit, I think the one I've enjoyed the most was the Eternatus one. Why? Because you had to do a ton of raids, you had all the Gigamax spawning there, and you could do them randomly, and people got really motivated, and it was perfect. I don't know. And I liked that one. I had a lot of fun with it. I haven't been to that many events, Abram.
But no, I also thought it was amazing. And the worst one?
The worst one? Let's see. As for an event itself, I don't know. It's just that what bothers me the most.
Or maybe something that came out and you were somewhere and you thought there's no one to play with or something like that, right?
Well, that happens a lot, but no, what I don't like is when you set a goal like, I have to get this perfect one, or a badge or whatever, and you don't get it, and then you have to spend money, cash. When that day came, maybe you wanted to stay free to play and see what you'd get, you were excited, and then nothing. The game, because of the excitement, forces you to use your credit card. That makes me a little nervous. It's not really about the microtransactions themselves, because, well, if someone wants to spend, they spend, but it's because you go in with excitement and you can't, and it feels like an obligation to get it at that moment.
Microtransactions, that's what we'd call some mythical shiny, right? Yeah.
Something really rare like that.
Any funny or crazy story that happened to you while playing Pokemon on the street? In Pokemon Go?
Any stories? The best stories were when the game first came out, because you'd walk around with your phone like this and nobody understood it at that time. Now, if you go out, people see you and say Pokemon Go. Foreigners always say Pokemon Go. You're playing, and I'm like, yeah, Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh. But before, when people didn't know what you were doing and you were walking around with your phone like this, it was super weird. And sometimes at the beginning, it also made you go through strange paths, maybe ones that weren't paved, or I don't know, and you ended up in places you'd never been before. So the funniest stories were at the beginning when everything was being discovered. You know what I mean?
Yes, totally. I totally agree. The event, was there any event that made you especially excited? That you would say, since you started playing, this event made you go, wow? Or is it the Thanatos one?
Well, the most epic event that has happened in Pokemon Go is the Mewtwo one. The thing is, I didn't participate, but just seeing how epic it was with all the people there in Times Square, I think that's it. I mean, I don't know. Look.
It was spectacular. It was on another level because we were actually recreating the 2016 launch announcement without even realizing it. Well, yeah, you do realize it, but it was epic. Plus, with the super mega raids, those where you have to raise your phone, everyone's flashlight turns on, you see everyone, wow, screaming like crazy. I mean, it's epic. I think it's another level. I mean, man, just if you know how much it costs to be on a Times Square screen for 10 seconds, which is thousands of euros, just imagine taking over Times Square for, I don't know how long we were there with all the screens. Things from the ad were showing. Mewtwo appeared. The countdowns. There weren't even Pokemon running around yet. I mean, it was a show, pup. That was crazy.
It's a beautiful memory for your life. You'll look back and remember the experience, not the game or what you got. That's what matters.
Yeah. Pure spectacle. I hope they repeat it for the 20th anniversary, that they do something and be there to talk about it. Of course. We've already said that you've been playing for 10 years, right? Yes. With any breaks?
Yes, as mentioned, I play every year, taking a break for 3 games, but otherwise I play annually.
How much time do you spend on your account? Per day?
Per day?
Per day when you play. I mean, if you're not playing, like if you take a break because you're playing Pokemon ZA, then I won't count that. But when you do play, how much time do you usually spend on it?
When I play, I'm hooked all day doing whatever missions are available at the time. And when I go out, I can spend 2, 3, even 4 hours out there with a portable charger charging it. And in the summer, it's terrible.
In the summer, it's terrible, man. Yesterday or the day before, I did yesterday, I think it was 22 Dynamax battles to level up, and I was just grinding. I said, okay, I'll do them, and I went outside, and wow. I mean, I ended up drenched. My groin was dripping, man. Oh my God, it was so hot.
I'm amazed my phone hasn't exploded. Mine gets so hot I think it's about to blow up.
Yeah, no, sometimes you have to stop. I remember at some event in Taiwan or something with extreme heat, I had to put it in those little stands where they sell you Coca-Cola or whatever. I used to put my iPhone in ice for a bit, then take it out and keep playing because it would tell me it couldn't. It's that thing they tell you that because of the heat, it won't work. Well, in Taiwan, it happened to me all the time, and that's how it was. With everything there was to catch there, I was like, no, don't tell me this, don't tell me this.
You have to bring a portable cooler now, man.
To play Pokemon Go. There are people who play with fans, with umbrellas, with mobile phone sunshades, Like, there are all kinds of people, especially in Asia. In Asia, they're really into quirky stuff.
Look,
Into quirky stuff, yeah. What would you say is your most important achievement? Any record, medal, shiny, I don't know, something that you say, this is my... Even if it's not important to other people, but it is to you, that you say this one.
achievement, let's see. I think also the thing with Eternatus, because this was basically the only pass, well, the second pass I bought, and I completed it entirely. From the very first day, and I don't know, I was maxing it out as much as I could. I think that's the achievement I remember as the most hardcore, the most intense for me. I don't know, what would you say is something hardcore that you've done?
I've done so many things, man.
No, I don't know.
I'm not sure. You'll have to make that one your best buddy and put the ribbon on it next time. Over a minute, since you can't make that one better. You can get a better one, but not that one. Another piece of advice I'm telling you is that the gold and silver bottle caps should be for mythicals.
Yeah, you're right, but in this case, Mewtwo Mutual is the strongest in the game, and since I can't do so many raids, I needed it. It was essential because I can't rely on others if I don't get it.
And you like it. Yeah.
I understand.
I understand, that's it. And sometimes you don't have to go... There are people who say, look, I like this Pokemon, forget about all that, I'll throw it to this Pokemon, I don't care if it's not mythical, just throw it, I'm not the one to take that dream away from you, okay?
There are Pokemon that are irresistible, man. Yeah, there are things that, hey...
Let me tell you something. I have a video of a tiny Bidoof with perfect IVs, fully maxed out.
Yes, I saw it, which is why I'm telling you it's true.
You were choosing between Mewtwo and Bidoof.
I gave it to Mewtwo, but that's fine.
It would have been nice. I'll now ask more questions, not about the account, but about how your channel, Team Eevee, started. Sure, briefly tell people about the content you create.
Yeah, well, Team Eevee was born because I used to spend 24 hours a day playing Pokemon for a long time. But I've been really hooked on games my whole life. There was a point when I played so much that I'd wake up just to play, sleep, and then do it all over again. You get what I mean, right? And somehow I had to make the most out of all that gaming, so I said, man, I have to dedicate myself to Pokemon like professionally. I have to record myself and make all these hours count for something. Of course, because I was just wasting my life playing Pokemon and I was having fun, but that's it. I created the channel and now focus on Pokemon. That's basically how it started.
That's the best part. What advice would you give to someone who is just starting to play Pokemon Go? Well...
To Pokemon Go, you're the pro here.
No, but I want to know your advice.
My advice? Let's see. My advice for playing Pokemon Go?
For those right now who have nothing, who are just starting, who are watching this video and watch your Pokemon channel and say, wow, besides the advice you have to give them is to subscribe to Keyboard Gamer. It is...
No.
No, seriously, for real? What key advice would you give? I've seen something you've done there that you did very well. And I think that's advice you can give.
I say I give it, but you can give that or you can give the same. To give only to the 100?
There it is. I think that's not spending Stardust just to spend it. That's one piece of advice I always give. But you can give that advice, or you can give another one.
Yeah, well, that seemed obvious to me because with how hard it is to get Stardust when you don't have that Go Plus, you have to optimize and spend it on what matters. No, but look, I'd like to give a more general piece of advice about the essence of the game, man. Because sometimes when people play, it loses its meaning. Let me explain. Sometimes you start playing because a friend does and want to catch up quickly, so you rush through raids and stress yourself trying to get everything fast. And I think the essence of this game, man, is to have fun, walking, exploring, and going out. So if someone is going to start, it's really nice. Like, look, once a week, I'm going to go do a road. Maybe I'll go for a walk somewhere or to another city, or maybe use it as an excuse to visit a town and spend the day there playing Pokemon Go. Because it's really nice, honestly. That's the magic. And for me, it doesn't make sense to just pour all the money in the world into it and max yourself out. Or not to mention those who cheat, that's just completely pointless. I mean, personally, and whoever wants to get upset can. But for me, a game that's about exploring, meeting people, and enjoying it with others, cheating and all that, come on, that's just the opposite. It's like steroids, you know what I mean?
No, they've told me that, Ibran. I've said this is a game that if you're gonna play by cheating, don't play it. I mean, play a console game, man. Don't play this one. This is a game about walking around, exploring, building a community. If you want, then play another one. There are plenty of games, right? Pokemon games to play. No, I don't know. Well, it's time to move on, but
Everyone should do what they want and take responsibility. This is a great opportunity to have experiences, so my advice is to live them, man. I'm gonna force myself to live more, not just save it for certain times, but actually tell myself, you know? I'm actually going to schedule this outing sometime this month, and I'm going to play Pokemon Go, you know?
perfect.
And me, because that's what you do, you see it every day because you're working on it 24/7. But for an average person, I think it could be an interesting tip. Yes, and that's it.
I'm gonna ask a question that seems obvious, but oh well. Do you mean playing solo or with others?
Well, don't think that playing alone doesn't have its own thing. When I grab my phone and go out for a walk, I enjoy it too, believe me. But playing in a community also has its appeal. I don't know, I enjoy both. It depends on the moment, but in the end, the game is made to be played in a community.
So it depends on certain things. Some things are fine, others aren't. So if you need a raid, go for it. But if you're capturing something, you can handle it alone. That's true.
That's true, yes.
Yeah. I also enjoy it alone sometimes, but I like it when, yeah, of course, I play a lot by myself. I mean, keep in mind that I play every day. I play during the week, and maybe I play in the morning when people are working. So at that moment, for me, it's my job, right? But I mean, being able to do my own thing is really cool.
I like it.
Hello. Hey, I'm used to it. I don't know how to say it. It's okay. But I prefer when we get together there, you look and see everyone capturing that, and it's a whole different vibe. I prefer it with people, but that's how it is. And now I'm going to ask you some quick trivia questions, okay? Let's go. What do you prefer, PvP or PvE? Let me explain. You know, but maybe there are people who don't know. PvP is player versus player, like playing Go Battle League or with a friend against him. Or playing like taking down gyms, doing raids, which is against the game, that's for sure.
Okay, I choose PvE, but only because it's extremely difficult to get a competitive Pokemon. Way too difficult, in my opinion.
Okay. If you're not a player hardcore, yes. And do it and all that, and you have to spend dust on things that aren't hundos, and sometimes you say, you know what, it's only for PvP, it's not going to be useful for the other type of game, so of course it's
I'll take this opportunity to show you.
what you show me by winning.
Look, these are the only competitive Pokemon I've had in 10 years, man. No.
They're not? No.
They're perfect Pokemon, but they're perfect for competitive play.
The Ultra League, for the 500 League, and for the Gold League.
And that's it. No, I don't have more, and that's all for now. 9. Well, no, I don't use them.
Well, yes, that's up to each person, and if you don't really like it, that's it. I mean, you don't need to play it at all. They're two totally different types of games within the game. So, okay, before I ask another question, which has nothing to do with, well, it does have to do with Pokemon Go, but it's not really related. What's your favorite Pokemon region?
Paldea, I think it was really beautiful in our land. Paldea was quite a leap. The first open world.
For the day, Little Spain, right? And Spain. That's it. It's... Lechon, man. Lechon is the best.
A leg of Lechon is incredibly satisfying.
See, I could eat one right now. It's time to eat. You see, you see.
You were a little curious. You saw that in the game in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You could eat Lechon. To tell you the truth, I haven't really stopped to think about it. It's just a detail, but if you look, one of the sandwich ingredients said Lechon meat, like a Lechon sandwich, something like that.
Wow. Well, no, I didn't notice. No, I didn't notice. And if I did, since when a game like this comes out, I'm a try hard, not as much as you, but I like to play fast, just go, and move on, you know? I'm not really the type to inspect everything. For example, when it's a Mario game, I'm the type to get all the medals. Like, if you have to get all 3 medals, I get them on every level, you know? You get everything in these, but not in the Pokemon games? Yeah, I do try to complete the Pokédex and all that, but first I just want to finish the game, see the story, and go fast. I don't know why.
It's fine, it's fine. Well,
You're one of those who explores everything.
I put a lot of hours into this, like 1,500 hours, so just imagine, that's how it is,
Man, which Pokemon has made you the most excited to catch? Legendary? Legendary Candido? I think, yeah, Legendary. Legendary.
I think Shiny Darkrai. Darkrai is one of the hardest ones to get as a Shiny on regular consoles. I also got it in Brilliant Diamond, but man, it took me 2 weeks of resetting, and here I got it Shiny. I was really happy for a moment. It made me really happy,
It's fine, it's fine. Besides, it's a Pokemon you can't trade. I mean, either you get it yourself or you don't have it. I mean, Shiny Darkrai, either you get it yourself or you don't have it in Pokemon Go, you can't trade it. So, it's really good, really good. Good answer. I didn't expect that. Yeah. And now another one. So, which Pokemon are you most excited for between events? I don't know.
Right now, the Paradox Pokemon get me most hyped. I can't wait to see how they're introduced and the overall vibe. Because I want to see if they're regular Pokemon or if they have some kind of dynamic, some kind of boost. They're weird, so I want to see what they do with them.
They've got work to do to implement these little things. They've got work to do to implement them. For example, Paradox Pokemon, just so you know, for those who don't know, if you're a Geo player, they take from the past and the future. They're really cool. I mean, I love them. I mean, they're awesome. Is there any Paradox that catches your attention more?
Paradox, I love them all, but the one with the long fang is awesome. It's just that I love all the ones from the past. The ones from the past are incredible. The ones from the future are a bit more so-so. But the ancient Entei, Raikou, and Suicune are also incredible. What?
They're so cool. Yeah. No, they're really awesome. You know, it's just that it's a close call there. For the whole Terra crystals and all that, how will they implement it here? The Paradox thing you mentioned. There are things that are going to come, and we have to see if there'll be another gameplay mechanic or if they'll tie it into the actual game.
That's the question, man. Are they going to release Terra crystals as another raid module, or are they going to put them in normal raids? I'm really curious about that.
Nobody knows, man.
We don't know.
Nobody knows. And this is going to be... It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. For those of us who like regular Pokemon, seeing how they implement it in Go must be a huge challenge for them. Because no, like I said, it's not just about, oh, I'll create it like this, I think it's a good idea, and I'll upload it. No, it has to go through a series of requirements and tests from Pokemon Company. For them to say yes or no, like, this has nothing to do with it, it's not cool, you know? It has its own thing. I think they still have work to do there.
But it's going to happen. It's impossible for it not to happen. So everything...
I have to say, it's just like you were telling me. The soup thing, everything has to come. Everything that's in the regular games has to come here. I think we'll even be able to set up picnics. We'll even be able to... everything has to come.
Thanks, man.
Dude, little by little. Keep in mind that when the game came out, it launched with just the first generation... 10 level gyms and eggs, there was nothing else. And now look at it. Anyone watching this video who played in 2016 and hasn't played since, if they open the game, they'll freak out. It's true. They'll freak out.
Yeah, really?
Because you have trades, you have PvP, you have competitive play, you have Gigantamax, Dynamax, and everything, man. Everything's here, so whatever's missing will show up eventually.
There are some things that don't make sense to me, like, for example, mechanics, competitive stuff, like Z moves and all that. I don't think they'll add those. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why. Okay. Maybe I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There are things we don't know. There are things that maybe they don't include, but there are many things they could add. And it's cool to know that there's still a lot to explore in the game with everything that's in the game. That's pretty cool already. And generations and Pokemon still to come, but you already know the Pokemon world, so I think we can leave it here. Tell me anything else you want to say.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure. What is my score? But you haven't given me an overall score. I would like you to give me a general number for my whole account. So, what score would you give me overall?
My what? There have been things I've liked, okay? There have been things you've skipped. There have been things... About the legendary ones, I think you're missing out. You should always go for a legendary when it's available. It's fine to pursue it legitimately. For it. I mean, thank you. Vale?
Vale.
Irá por él. It's not about missing the legendary. You might register it and be done. You don't want to level it up?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
To be honest, but it's really good. It's really good. If it's just about dex entries and stuff and catches and all that, it's great. 778. If we're talking about being more of a try-hard player, you're missing things leveled up to 100. Things leveled up to 100. Okay?
Well, then, above average.
Compared to the average I usually see, no, I'm sorry. And compared to the world average, yes, of course, but keep in mind that I'm a player. I mean, and let me explain. I don't want to belittle anything, not at all. The thing is, I'm a player, so I see players who play every day. I mean, so I go and, of course, everyone I see has impressive things, so, of course, as a player, or almost a casual player, so to speak, that you leave it, you come back, and so on. Way above average? Yes. Good, very good. I mean, there are people who have quit for I don't know how many years. I'm telling you, there are people who have quit for I don't know how many years, come back really strong, and then they surpass you. So it's fine. I think it's good, totally fair. A good goal is to get better.
Bro.
I'm gonna go hard. In a year, we'll come back, and well, you know, the waves will come and everything else. Let's go. That's where you'll end up. That's where you'll end up. But, well, in a year and a half, we'll come back and we'll see what happens. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes. Anything else to say?
From now on, I declare myself your pupil, Master Kebron. Teach me everything.
And now I undress. What the fuck? What the hell?
You're gonna be...
Teach me everything. I mean, well, not now, man. No.
Teach me everything about Pokemon Go now.
Okay, and soon...
M will be back with the most stacked account ever. Stay tuned.
Let's see if it's true. He's a try-hard player by nature. Let's see if it's true, And Kebron. Well, first of all, thanks for stopping by, okay? It's been a real pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed this video, which is a bit different from the others, okay? Very different, but I think it's good, okay? And leave your comments there. What do you think? I mean, you rate Mr. Eevee here.
Hello, M, okay?
Let them rate, and let's see what happens, okay? And that's it. Leave a like for videos like this, okay? Leave a like for videos like this. Subscribe and hit the bell. Subscribe to this guy. The link is here. And to Union and Onion in the pinned comment. And it's worth it. I'm telling you, his channel is really worth it. Plus, he has other channels that you'll discover that. You'll find out, discover it. The first one, the Pokemon channel, that's the one you should be interested in, and then the others. Big hug, man. Thanks for everything, okay? Bye to you. Bye, Kebron. Goodbye, everyone. Yes. Bye, Kebron Gamer. Dance with me.